Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David and this is a magic review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. You like magic tricks, I like magic tricks. Let's review the latest and the greatest. Deal. Done. Let's do that. That is what this channel is all about. Reviewing playing cards, reviewing magic tricks, and then, dun dun dun, I give those things away. That's right, I do giveaways all the time. Do you like missing out? You like missing out on those giveaways when you could be receiving some free stuff? Do yourself a favor, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you're alerted when those giveaways go live. I also give away stuff over on Instagram. I do original content over on TikTok. You can pretty much follow me anywhere. Don't miss out. Today, we're gonna look at Switchboard from Martin Andersen and IdeaaLab.com. What is Switchboard? Switchboard is literally a switchboard, right? With all the electronics that I totally don't understand. But on one end of the board, there's little bulbs, okay? Little colored bulbs. There's blue, red, green, and yellow. And then on the other side, there's toggles. And when you flip the toggle, the bulb lights up. And you can show the spectator. You can screw the bulbs in right in front of them and say, look, this one's blue, this one's red, this one's green, this one's yellow. And they get it, okay? And then there's a whole series of routines that you can do where you move the bulbs around and different things happen. Either the bulbs don't line up anymore with their switches, but they do, magic, or the colors come on in different combos and situations. We'll talk all about that. Let's say you pay your $290 to Ideaa Labs. What are you gonna get? You get the box, of course. Inside that, there's a velvet bag, and you're gonna get the switchboard itself. And then you're gonna get 2 sets of bulbs for different tricks. And you'll also get some rechargeable batteries. You're also gonna get 4 sets of colored toggles. Now these toggles are unique because you can actually lift the colored toggles off the metal toggles, move them to a different toggle, and when you switch the colors, they change. It's insane. You're gonna get the charger for the battery as well. You're gonna get all of the links for the tutorials. There's 2 tutorials out there, and you'll get a paper quick start guide that'll get you off and running. Is it what I thought? You know what? I will fully admit I am naive, and I did not know anything about the switchboard trick. But there's lots out there. There's a lot out there, and they're old. It's been around for a while. This was my first introduction to the switchboard trick. I feel really lucky because I feel like this one's the best. Is it well made? Yes, it is well made, and it is also, get ready for this kids, open source. That's right, it's open source. So the switchboard itself comes with programmed routines ready to go, which is great, right? You don't have to do any of it. You can just follow the guide, follow the tutorial, and you'll be able to do the magic tricks just like the guy in the video. But if you've got the wherewithal and you want to program your own routines, you totally can. What's the overall quality and production value of the videos? They are offered to you in French, English, and Spanish. The quick start guide, I would like to say, has all the codes inside. So that gets you off and running. And there's a URL there, and you're going to follow that to receive even more written website instructions. And then inside that, there's videos in each section. That includes, of course, the open source codes and creating your own programmed routines and crediting. All right, so what are the tricks you're going to learn? You're going to learn 8. That's right, 8 effects. Now, of course, they're all variations on a theme, obviously, and you're not going to do all 8 tricks back to back, but you're going to pick the ones that work the best for you. They kind of do work in order of skill set too. So if you start with the first one, teaches you the most basic way to do the effect, and it goes on from there. Trick number 1 is called miscolors. The colored caps and or the bulbs can be mixed up, but regardless of the positions, the bulbs are always turned on by the switch that has the same color. Trick number 2 is called exchange 2 bulbs, and this is where 2 bulbs are turned on, and then you exchange their positions, and when they turn off, each switch turns off the bulb of the same color. Trick number 3 is called remove a cap. This is where you can remove a colored cap and its corresponding bulb slowly turns off and the switch stops being able to turn off that bulb. Trick 4 is called repeated color bulb. A light bulb is exchanged for another of a repeated color. One switch can now turn on both bulbs at the same time, while another switch has now become mismatched. Trick 5 is an exchange of a colored bulb for a white bulb. Trick 6 is a double color cap where you actually stack the plastic caps on top of each other. And now that one switch turns on 2 different colored bulbs. Trick 7 is a routine called the mess. It's literally a 5-phase routine effect that combines several of the tricks we talked about. Here you can tell your spectator, let's do one last trick. This is where you can have the circuit board with its back to the spectator so they can't see what's going on. You have them make selections by placing the bulbs randomly. You then turn it around and show the circuit, and the color caps are placed on the switches in the same order that you chose for them earlier. How are the angles on this? Of course, these are all LED bulbs and they are very bright, which means people even in the back of the room will be able to see them. They're great and clear for any angle. Can it be inspected? Absolutely. Before, during, and after the routine, the switchboard could even be in the hands of your spectator the entire time. It's completely examinable because they don't know what's going on, so they can't recreate what you're doing. How much practice does it require? It does require practice. I will say it's not hard, it's not difficult. These are not slight heavy things. Obviously, it's all done electronically, it's all programmed, but it means you knowing the program. It's not just as simple as moving 2 bulbs and then it works, okay? You have to learn things like timing, you have to learn the order of things, but like I said, if you do the tricks in the order that they teach you and you progress along with it, it shouldn't take you longer than maybe a few hours to really nail down. Positives. All right, so what are the positives? First of all, I just want to say Martin Andersen is so very kind. He's so helpful. I had questions and he answered all of them. He's really easy to work with. That customer service really helps you feel like you're getting even more than your money's worth. And I've heard the same thing from other people who have purchased his products as well. That and the switchboard is completely professional looking. Nothing looks like it was made in a basement. It looks like a completely legit item. There's another purchase that you can make that's a little clear acrylic case or cover for the bottom so that you can protect the bottom of the circuits. That's another good add-on, and it kind of adds a little bit more of a thickness to it, or a little bit of a table or a stand to it. I think you might want to check that one out and see if you want to make that add-on when you purchase. Negatives, let me just say, the tutorials are a bit complicated. They're a bit complicated because there's memory work, because there's codes. It just takes some time to get through it, and it was hard for me to navigate the tutorials as easily as I would have liked. That's why I had to reach out to Martin a few times to ask him questions. I think the other negative is that spectators are always going to be a little wary of electronic magic. They're always going to think that, well, you know, this is more of a curiosity and, oh, isn't that neat? So I think the challenge is to keep your spectators weary of tech, right? That you'd have to come across and present this as magic. And it might not. It might not come across as magic. It might come across more as a fascination, and that's okay. Is it worth your money? Like I said, it's almost $300. But I hope when I was going over what's in the box, you realize that you really do get a lot with this. They're really giving you a lot of materials, plus the fact that the batteries are rechargeable. I think that's a seller, that's a plus right there. I think this definitely targets a certain type of magician, targets a certain type of person that can appreciate the switchboard. I would just say that if switchboards are your thing, or maybe if you've wanted to get into them but you haven't before in the past, this is the one you might want to save up your money for and purchase. But don't just take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. There are other magic review channels out there. You should watch them. Alex's magic reviews. He does a great job. He covers a ton of stuff. His review is probably way more in-depth than mine. I would highly recommend you go check him out as well. All right, that's everything I can say about the switchboard from Martin Andersen and Ideaa Labs. I would highly recommend you go down to Ideaa Labs, watch the trailer, read the ad copy, get a full overview of what this trick is. And like I said, reach out to Martin Andersen if you have any questions. He's happy to help. Thanks to him for sending me this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. But wait, are you not getting enough Magic Orthodoxy in your life? Not getting enough of your very favorite magic reviews? Good news, you can join this channel. That's right, you can join Magic Orthodoxy for only $1.99 a month. $1.99 gives you access to 8 brand new videos every single month. 8 new videos that are unseen by the rest of the world. You will have exclusive access to them. Plus, if you join right now for $1.99, you'll get access to over 100 videos that are already in the membership section. That's right, 100 videos. What kind of content? Even more magic videos, top 10 lists, best of the year, head-to-head magic tricks, and my exclusive thoughts on performance and theory. 2 extra videos every single week, $1.99. Just scroll down to where it says Magic Orthodoxy. There's a button next to it that says join. Click the join button and it'll walk you through a series of menus that'll hook you up and get you access today.